And now we have a moment in our service where we allow God to speak through the life of one particular person's story. We invite Donna McFarland up to give her Care to Share moment.
Good morning, First Church. Good morning, First Church. I'm going to ask everyone to just stand on your feet and give a shout out to God because today is Resurrection Sunday. Thank you, thank you. Thank you very much. I'm only standing here today because of His grace. When I told Sister Sharon that I want to say a testimony, I'm always nervous when I'm standing in front of a crowd. But through God's grace, I know I can do it. I wasn't sure what I wanted to talk about, and I asked God to lay on my heart what I should speak about because He has worked so many wonderful miracles in my life. And today I want to share with you about 2 years ago on a Thursday morning I got up and I went to work and I had a low-grade pain in my abdomen. I didn't take it for anything. And as the day progressed, the pain got a little worse. I still didn't take it for anything. I don't like to take medication. I hate going to the doctor. So when I got home, it went from a 2 to maybe a 7. And I said to my husband, I think something is wrong. You need to hurry up and eat your dinner and take me to the ER. On our way there, the pain intensified, and I started to call out to God to have mercy upon me because I wasn't sure what was happening. By the time I got there, I could not stand. And they told us that the emergency room was so packed, I'd have to wait like 4 hours or 5 hours to see a doctor. So Everton, he told the nurse, could you call a neighboring hospital to see if they would be able to see her? And when they called, LIJ said, come, but when you come, you still have to wait. But I don't think you have to wait 5 hours. When I got there, the nurse was so caring. She noticed that I couldn't stand. She got me a wheelchair. She took my vitals. She said, there is no bed. There is no room available, but I'm going to find you something. She got me a bed, and I was in the passage for about 3 hours. And I saw death staring me down in my face. By then, it was like a full-fledged 10 pain. I didn't know what was happening. They wouldn't give me anything because they weren't sure what was happening to me. And there was this nurse. Any nurse in the house? God bless you. He was so caring. He saw what was happening to me. And he told my husband, I'm going to get a room for her, even though there were people ahead of her. And I was being wheeled back and forth to the bathroom. Everton, God bless my husband, a wonderful man. And everything felt like it wanted to come out, but nothing was coming. And I prayed to God. I said, Lord, if this is your will for me to go right now, I am ready. But in that moment while I was praying, I don't think Everton, he knew that I was very sick, but I don't think he knew the extent to what I was going through. And when we got in the room, I prayed and I could see my 2 kids without their mom and my husband without his wife. But I said, Lord, I am ready. If it is your will, then I am ready. And in that moment, while I was staring at death, the mighty hands of God was working inside of me. And He was providing that healing. My Jehovah Rapha, He was healing me. And I did not know what was happening. They took blood and they rushed me for a CAT scan. When the doctor came back, he said, you have pancreatitis. I said, what? He said, yes, you have pancreatitis. And he said, if you hadn't gotten here when you did, you would have died. I already knew that. He was just confirming for me. But let me tell you something, First Church. When you are blessed, when you are anointed by the hands of the Almighty God, it does not matter if death comes your way. You must be ready because that day I was ready to go. And because Christ lives, I can stand here today and tell you that He's an amazing God. And He saved me many times for a purpose. And I don't know what that purpose is, but I'm finding my way. And I ask you to continue to pray for me because Christ lives. I can face tomorrow. Thank you very much.